What's going on, everyone? This is Frozen 2 Fanboy 2004 here, and welcome back to another video. So, this video we're talking D23. We're gonna be talking my full thoughts on the D23s. But if I'm actually gonna talk about everything that's happened in D23, it will probably take an eternity, and I don't want to make this video very long. Depends on how long I talk about these picks. But yeah, now if you want to know my thoughts on D23 this year. It was good, but I wasn't really blown away by anything. I mean, for the most part, except for like some announcement, I was. But for the most part, yeah. Some of these announcements, I mean, I was like, okay, well, cool, but I wasn't really like blown away. Unlike the Comic Con this year, Marvel Comic Con, where like so many things still blew me away. Like especially like Secret Wars, the announcement of Avengers Secret Wars. Like based on my favorite comic book of all time. Yes, and yes, I read the Secret Wars comic book, the 2015 one. Yeah, that was mind blowing. But yeah, the Comic Con was better than the D23 this year. I mean, D23 has some really good announcements as well. It's just that there were some things that this year that I wanted that sadly didn't happen. Sadly there were no Fantastic Forecast, no Phase 6 announcement, no Deadpool 3 release date, and all those stuff. I wanted to see those, but sadly, not. I mean, I just have more time to make like casting predictions for Fantastic Four, which honestly Fantastic Four is one of my most anticipated MCU films now. Like honestly, I cannot get that Fantastic Four film out of my head. Yeah, I know it's gonna be a good one because I actually like the Fantastic Four comics as much as others do. Like I really like them being in Secret Wars. So yeah, and oh yeah, and also especially no Frozen 3 announced, unfortunately. Yeah, which is a pity shame. And nothing announced for Zootopia Plus when they announced that the new Disney Plus show Iwaju, which it looks pretty cool. But yeah, I wanted to see something from Zootopia Plus because it's my most anticipated show for the rest of the year. Sadly, no Zootopia Plus here. But besides those flaws, besides those some disappointments, there were some things that did not leave me disappointed with some great announcements. So yeah, here are my top three. So now I'm here today to give you guys my top five highlights from the D23 panel. So yeah, this consists of both the Marvel, Disney, and Pixar panels. Well, spoiler alert, I have nothing from Pixar, unfortunately. But yeah, with that said, I'm gonna give you guys two honorable mentions for the list. First, both of them being Pixar. First one being Leo, which is currently my most anticipated Pixar film. I love the idea of alien abduction and secret organization and stuff. I actually love the stuff. It sounds like it could be one of the more mature Pixar films and looks very original. And yeah, I'm intrigued by Elio. Or these. I mean, it's not one of my most anticipated movies of all time, like ever. But as a Pixar film, it's currently my most anticipated Pixar film. And the next one is Inside Out 2. Yeah, Inside Out 2. Inside Out, yeah, maybe I'll admit I was a little too harsh on the first Inside Out movie. I thought Inside Out was still a great film with its writing and characters. I just don't think it's perfect. It's not perfect, but it is one of the most well made Pixar films. Inside Out 2 might be even better. It might actually turn out to be like a masterpiece if they do some things that I want, especially with Bill Hader and Mindy Kaling like leaving the project and stuff. I think I'm curious to see like who are the new who's voicing the Fear and Disgust now. But yeah, with those out of the way, let's get into the list. Coming number five is Ki Hui Kwan joining Loki season 2. If you don't know who this actor is, he was in the movie Everything Everywhere All at Once, and if you haven't seen it yet, please do me a favor and watch it. Ki Hui Kwan is such an amazing actor. I think he could actually win Best Supporting Actor at the Oscars. I can totally see that happening. And I actually thought that Joy Wang was my favorite character. But honestly, the more I think about it, I think Wang is now officially my favorite character in Everything Everywhere All at Once. This guy is just amazing. Yeah, I think his character is just better in Everything Everywhere All at Once than Joy, but I still love Joy nonetheless. I still prefer Joy over Evelyn, the main character, but Wayman Wang is the heart and soul of Everything Everywhere at Once, and his acting performance is absolutely incredible. So him joining Loki too, like him actually joining the MCU is such a great idea, especially like when he's joining in a multiverse movie. Maybe part of me thinks he could be a villain and stuff, but yeah, I'm excited to see like someone like him join the MCU. Someone from the X Everything Ever All at Once. And like what I said, if you haven't seen Everything Ever All at Once, please watch it. Coming in number four is the Disenchanted trailer. Yeah. Yeah. This was one of my most anticipated things to of D23, and this trailer did not disappoint me. Yeah. This is now my third most anticipated movie for the rest of the year, behind Blonde and Blonde and the other one. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Avatar: The Way of Water. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a huge fan of Disenchanted. It's my favorite movie of 2007, and this trailer absolutely did not disappoint. It absolutely lived up to the hype. I think it could be on par with the first film. I wouldn't say this is going to be better than the first film, but I think it could be at least tied. If it turns out to be as good, I absolutely love this trailer. It looks a lot more dark and mature. Actually, it looks so dark and mature, and which I absolutely love to see in these kinds of movies. Disenchanted is yeah, of course. Well, the sequel to Enchanted, my favorite movie 2007, and my favorite live action movie. I should I mention, and I love that the Amy Adams is coming back, especially Idina Menzel. Yeah, Idina Menzel, aka Elsa. I'm so excited to see her back, and I love that it's going darker. So yeah, I'm hyped for this Enchanted. This could be the best Disney movie of the year, minus the MCU. Coming number three, let's talk about Disney's new animated film, Wish, the 2023 animated film. Yeah, this is gonna come out in Disney's 100th anniversary. So, yeah, this is Disney's 100th anniversary film, animated film, and I think this could be a perfect choice. This is now officially my most anticipated movie of next year. Sorry, Across the Spider Verse, but yeah, I mean, as a huge Disney fan, Disney always been my favorite studio. I think it could be a great time to put Disney as my most anticipated movie of the year. Be hyped for it, and then most likely it'll live up to the expectations. Yeah, I actually love the idea of Wish being like this how do I say this it basically tells the story of Disney's logo, which is like such a really cool idea. And I'm loving that Ariana DeBose is going to play the main character. She was like phenomenal in West Side Story, and yeah, this is gonna be a perfect choice for Disney 100th anniversary. It's gonna be another Disney Princess animated musical, which I absolutely love in Disney movies. Sadly, Strange World isn't gonna be that. That's why I doubt Strange World will be one of the best Disney animated films. Even though I'm still hyped for it. I just prefer Disney animated musicals like this one, and not to mention, it combines both the 2D traditional style and the current 3D animation, which is such a cool experiment, and that's really. But actually, my biggest how do I say this the thing I'm excited for the most that gets me excited for the most is Chris Buck directing this, and he's my favorite director of all time, tied with Jennifer Lee, and he directed my favorite movie of all time, Frozen 2. Yeah, so I'm so happy to see Chris Buck directing a movie once again. Even though it's not Frozen 3, at least we still get Chris Buck doing something. So yeah, in Chris Buck we trust, and Wish is currently my most anticipated anime film of all time. And this is probably the best of the Disney announcement, because spoiler alert, the top two are Marvel. Coming in number two is the Secret Invasion trailer. Yeah, without a doubt the best trailer of D23. This trailer was just incredible, and this could be one of my favorite shows of all time, alongside Stranger Things and Hawkeye. Now, I still doubt I doubt it'll top Hawkeye as my favorite MCU show, but I could tell. I think this has potential for many people to say this is the best MCU show for many reasons. I actually love that this is actually being going a dark, gritty, and serious tone that they had in Winter Soldier, Captain America: Winter Soldier, and kind of in Civil War. This is a political thriller, and with the scrolls invading the Earth, and I absolutely love it that way. It looks absolutely phenomenal. It looks so action packed. It looks really dark, and I love seeing Nick Fury and Maria Hill as the main character. And yeah, I absolutely love the action scenes. It looks like some of the most intense and gritty action scenes I've seen the MCU, like the MCU could offer. But the thing I'm most excited for is Emilia Clarke, because I love seeing Emilia Clarke join the MCU. Emilia Clarke is one of my top MCU crushes. Even though she hasn't gotten the best roles, like she, I mean, besides Daenerys and maybe Kira from Solo, like none of her performances really blew me away. I love her Genesis. I defend Emilia Clarke in Genesis, in Terminator Genesis, but I think that this could be Emilia Clarke's best performance, and I think she's definitely going to be the standout of this film. And I'm so happy to see Emilia Clarke join the MCU. Like I said, I still think Hawkeye will be my favorite MCU film. I don't think it's gonna be top unless if they make Young Avengers series like I'm currently waiting for. Um, Hawkeye will remain as my as the best MCU show, but I could be wrong. So yeah, I'm definitely excited for Secret Invasion. But my, but I think you all know what my favorite announcement from D23 was, if you know me so well, and the number one best D23 highlight is the Thunderbolts cast. Yeah, Thunderbolts, one of my most anticipated MCU movies next to Avengers Secret Wars. It's a pity shame that people hated this casting choice. People are like people like give this cast a negative response, because no Zebo and Abomination. Like, come on, guys. I think seven members is enough. I mean that's like literally more than Avengers and Guardians of the Galaxy both combined, which only had like 5 to 6 members. So yeah, I defend this Thunderbolts cast. I don't get the hate for it, and yeah, so I absolutely love this cast. Yeah, I mean, with all these characters, especially with Yelena being in the middle, Yelena's going to be the main character. That's probably the thing I'm most excited for, is seeing Yelena as the main character, which, because I absolutely adore Yelena. She's one of my favorite MCU characters ever. Yeah. Maybe she may go back into being my MCU crush when this movie comes up, but I'll think about it. Or maybe when it's readjusted, I'll give it some thoughts. But yeah, I absolutely love Yelena in the suit. Especially like when Yelena's wearing a legit Black Widow suit. But even besides Yelena, I really dug this cast. I mean, you got Bucky Barnes, U.S. Agent, Ghost, which Ghost is my favorite Ant-Man that was favorite Ant-Man that was character, and the most underrated MCU villain next to Loki. No, I mean, no, Carly Morgenthau. Yeah, I think if they didn't kill off Carly Morgenthau in Falcon and Winter Soldier, I think she could have been in this cast. Um, and we also got we didn't mention Valentina as well, and yeah, I think that I mentioned everyone. Oh yeah, Taskmaster too, which I may not be a fan of Taskmaster in Black Widow. I think that they could make her a better character in this one. I totally trust them, and yeah, I think this could be the best MCU team up since the Avengers, and yeah, I'm totally hyped for this. This is my most anticipated movie of 2024, and I'm not kidding about that. So yeah, Thunderbolts is yeah. I mean, I wish Shady Singh as Songbird was in the cast. I wish Shady Singh was there. Maybe Sadie Singh could appear, but we just didn't really get the confirmation yet. Maybe Sadie Singh will have like a special appearance or something. But yeah, with or without Sadie Singh, I mean, I'm still happy with the Thunderbolts cast, and this is gonna be the better. Marvel's gonna show DC how Suicide Squad is done. So yeah, Thunderbolts is my most it is the best thing to come out of D23. So yeah, a much longer video than I expected to be. So yeah, what's your favorite announcement from D23, and what do you think of this year's D23? Comment down below, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned for my review of Spider-Man No Way Home. Uh, Bye guys.